nothing else I could do. I know that. I'm just saying this is all I could do. I'm trying. All right, so we're starting out again. We're going to try again. All right, I don't know what happened to us. Hey, Kenya.
Hello, Kenya. So we are going through right now, and we are trying to get back up because the original feed decided to cut out. This is one of the lovely joys of boondocking. Your internet may or may not work all the time. So we're trying to send everybody the new link to the new feed. But then again, Kenya made it in.
Hi, Chuck and Sherry. That's because they're on. Oh, maybe. Okay, so hello again.
Learning curve also. First time going live. So there's that. Our resident live expert is now trying to help us figure this out. So guys, welcome to our first live feed. This is just kind of to give you guys an update as to where we are, what we're doing, why we haven't been putting videos out the past, month and a half?
About a month.
Yeah. Lots been going on. We've been sitting still, but there's been a lot happening, and we're back on the road.
So Kenya said she needs to hear the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Can you sing it? Can you sing it to her?
I have to say, I like his Itsy Bitsy Spider than like the one. I could never do the thing. His is just this. It's much easier. Can you do it? The Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. No! He doesn't like it when I sing it.
All right, so I think everybody's finding the new link. So this is why we don't do new things.
No, this is why I'm just old school. I don't do any of the social media stuff. That's all Heather. So
we figured it would be easiest to do a live to kind of catch up so we can interact and we can talk instead of waiting for me to find time to edit a video. We'll start back on that next week, but as we see live, you can't really edit, and then it's fun times. See, now you're live singing and for everybody to see.
That's actually the original plan for this, was that we wanted to make my live singing debut today. So everybody gets to hear me sing Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Welcome back, baby. So again, this is why we haven't done lives, in which I keep wanting to start them every week, and I don't know. Internet was fine until we got on here and it kicked us off. So,
well, and like I said, when you're boondocking, we are boondocking right now. We are at a Boondockers Welcome host right now, and this is kind of becoming like one of our regular stops. We've stopped here before. It's a nice couple that lets us park in their front yard and spend a couple of nights, and it keeps me from driving for 8 or 9 hours a day. So that's always nice.
So how is everybody doing? What is everybody else up to? We're just hanging out in Augusta, Georgia. We hit the road in the morning, so we decided to do some light decorating the night before we leave.
Yeah, all of this has to come down tonight so that it doesn't fall all over the trailer while we're going down the road. So that'll be fun. Trailer gets redecorated and everything tomorrow. So,
so Lucy, for future reference from a pro. When that happens, do you have to just start a new one like we did, or is there a way to open up the other one? All it did was kind of froze and ended, and I didn't see a way to restart it. And we didn't really handle it like pros off screen. Kenny might have, but
I just started singing Itsy Bitsy Spider. That's how I handle most of my problems in life.
Are you going to talk to everybody? You're going to be quiet.
So, Mandy seems to be all over the world. Every time I see her, she's somewhere different.
Yeah, we saw that you were just in Fayetteville. So all these places that you're close to us, and we don't ever know you're there until we see that you were there.
I kind of have to know why somebody would want to go to Fayetteville.
To restart. Okay. So then I had to jump on the Facebook and put the new one on there for the people that aren't on YouTube. So I guess if that's the easiest way, we'll have a backup and just restart it. Aunt Kenya said hi, Elias. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Say hi, Aunt Kenya. Aunt
Abby.
Kenya. You said Abby. You remember Abby?
Of course.
That's one of his first names that he ever said. Lately, that's been true. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of traveling. I really like where your channel's going.
So we're about to be doing a lot of traveling. We've got some exciting news for you guys. Like I said, we're back on the road. We're 2 days in now. Tomorrow we leave Augusta. We head towards Alabama.
Where are we going, Kenny? What part of Alabama?
Wet Dump Cup.
Has anybody ever heard of Wet Dump Cup, Alabama?
That is not how you say it, but that is what it looks like to me.
I don't even know what it is because you wrote Wet Dump Cup. It's like, what? I don't even know now. You messed me up for life on that one. Wedumpka? No, it sounds the same as I don't know. It's close. It's a little further than Atlanta, but it's around there. So tomorrow's going to be fun because we've gone through Atlanta a lot, but it's usually on the weekend.
And I normally try and hit Atlanta in the middle of the night.
Yeah, and it's going to be at lunchtime, Monday, after everybody's had time off. Yeah. It's going to be a blast. Yeah. So we're really looking forward to that. So
look out, Atlanta. There's we're about 50 feet of trailer and truck coming through now. So just be on the lookout. If you see me coming, just get out of the way.
I forgot. You can keep talking. I forgot I got some to your aunt.
Oh yeah. So, like I said, we'll be in Wet Dump Cup, Alabama tomorrow, and we're there for a couple of days. Then we head to good old Baton Rouge. We're gonna go, see what Louisiana's all about.
Because believe it or not, I've actually never been to Louisiana before. I'm sure everybody has, except for me.
I have been to Louisiana. I spent 3 weeks in Louisiana as a young lad.
A young lad. I was about to say that.
Yes. It was not 3 weeks of fun though. I was there for training and it was no fun. It was hot and it was miserable. It was in the middle of summer. So I'm excited to see Louisiana when it's not hot and miserable and smells like a swamp. So
So Mandy, have you been to Louisiana since you're going everywhere? So once we get to Louisiana, we'll be there for a week. And then we are heading to the big world of Texas.
Wait, the second largest state in the country. We will be there.
So we'll be in Texas, and we have lots and lots and lots of plans for Texas because, as you all already know, Texas is really big. I was trying to plan out the route, and I got so overwhelmed that I just couldn't do it. There's so many places.
I told Heather started asking people for recommendations on what to see in Texas, and everybody was sending her really good stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's really neat. Yeah, that's something to see. And finally I just said, look, we're not going to see all of Texas. It's too big. So we're going to hit the hot spots, the high points, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to spend some time there, possibly see some family. And Mandy, I was at Fort Bragg when I saw Louisiana, so I understand now why you went to Fayetteville. Other than that, I probably wouldn't go to Fayetteville. Unless a lot's changed since I was there.
Mom, I'm assuming you're here. I don't know if you ever figured out how to do the chat. There should be a little button somewhere that says live chat underneath our webcam or our camera that you can click on and you can see what everybody's saying. And you can interact if you want to.
Elias is trying to run his dump truck through the computer right now. So if we jostle a little bit, that's what it is. Don't worry.
We will actually be going to Dallas too, which I was waiting to see if she was going to join us because I gave her the wrong link or the link that was messed up. But
Elias.
But
I'm just going to hold on to that for a minute. Then.
We'll be going to Dallas too, and hopefully spending some time there.
We're gonna hit quite a few of the big cities. First stop in Texas is going to be Galveston. From there, we're going to go up to San Antonio. We're actually going to go visit the old stomping grounds too while we're in Texas. I guess that's part of like growing up as an adult with kids. You have to go show them where you grew up and where you live. So we will actually hit Abilene. Oh.
Kenny said, "There's not much out there." I said, "I don't care. I want to see it." I
mean, yes, Kenya, we will go to Abilene. The
thing for me is, there's some people do the traveling and what we're doing to like see the popular to see. I wish you could see his face as he's slamming it against the computer. To see like all of the popular attractions and stuff like that. And yeah, I like those kind of things. But if I'm going to be traveling, I want to see stuff like that. I want to see where Kenny's from. Whenever we make it up to Wyoming, I want to go to all of those areas and hear the stories of the things he did. So I said, definitely we had to go to Abilene, and we were going to go to Corpus Christi too, but I don't think we're going to go down that far now.
Yeah, we were going to try and hit Corpus Christi and Padre Island. We might. I don't know. Again, Texas is a huge state, and we don't want to be in one state for for half the year. We want to see what we want to see, and then put another sticker on the map. So from there, we're going to try and make it over into New Mexico. We'll go to Big Bend, then we'll go to El Paso, and then we'll head into New Mexico. And who knows, depending on where we're at in time-wise, because we do have to make our way back to the East Coast at some point for little dude. Then, if we have time, we may even squeeze in Arizona. We might even try and get into Arizona. We've got these British people that we're supposed to meet over there one day.
And I actually just today posted on one of y'all's videos, and I asked Julie when she'd be back, because we may on this trip, so in the next few months, be in your part of town. So we'll have to at least get up with you, Lucy, and then we'll have to make a video for Julie together. Brit Girls are some of our favorite people on YouTube, and I'm sure you've seen us on their channels before. And we said once we got into their side of the country that we'd go visit. So hopefully we'll be doing that soon. That'd be fun. I don't think we've met anybody on YouTube yet. So not people we already didn't know already.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So we've just had a lot going on, and I decided I needed to take a break from all the social media for this stuff. Just enjoy family time. There's been a lot of changes and a lot going on, and I just wanted time with family, and we've been working a lot. So as everybody knows, we are online teachers. My first job, ESL teacher, kind of tanked, to say. So we are both working for OutSchool still. We've been doing that for over a year, but that has even slowed down. So we had to kind of find a way to supplement that income. So what are we doing now too?
So it's kind of one of those things where I always thought about this job as like, that's not a real job. And now I'm actually doing pretty good at it.
Stripper.
Exactly. On the weekends. No, we are doing mystery shopping, which sounds really strange, but part of like where I'm like thriving right now is doing gas station audits. I go through and I tell gas stations they have the wrong signs up, and tell them that, they're selling stuff they're not supposed to be selling. And I do 3 or 4 of those a day, and I'm done for the day. So it's actually a pretty sweet deal. One of those things for those people that are looking for ways to get onto the road full time like we do.
Well, it's fun because you don't have to do it just in your area. When I first signed up, I made sure they knew that we were traveling, and they said that was fine. So when the jobs are done in one place, we can just move on, and we don't have to worry about the lack of them. We know where we're going next. We look up jobs. So that's one thing that you have to do while you're on the road. If you're working remotely and you don't have something consistent, you got to be open to trying different things. And it's been fun, but that's kept us really busy too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've kind of stopped with videos and all of that, but we do have content, and I'm going to get back to that. And we started today exploring again. So we went to the Savannah River Walk in Augusta. And that was really cool.
Savannah.
Yeah,
Savannah River Walk in Augusta.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough. It's a
For you, I got that one fine. So we'll be able to start putting pictures and stuff up again too. So we appreciate everybody that's kind of hung around. I was really surprised that we didn't lose any people on our YouTube. So we appreciate everybody for sticking around and waiting it out.
And even when you're putting content out all the time, that's hard to do on YouTube. YouTube likes to just come steal your followers from you. So, but we've got a lot of content because we were traveling for a couple of months before we stopped. So we've got content from that still. We've got new stuff coming. All kinds of exciting stuff.
And I'm sure we'll have one on boondocking here eventually. So we're kind of boondocking. We have electric, obviously. So it'll be a whole different world when there's no electric. But right now it's too cold for all that.
Yeah.
So we're staying at places that they do have electric, but we don't have sewer and we don't have water. So that's different. We're using jugs of water, so we do have water.
So when Heather wants to take a shower, I just take a gallon of water.
So let me tell you, though, and we'll see if I'm the only one that struggles here. Dry shampoo. I watched YouTube videos today for like 30 minutes trying to figure out how to use it correctly. 4 years ago, I tried it once, didn't work, and I was like, I need to figure this out because, if you don't have any water and sewage to take showers, you got to deal with it. It's not working. It still looks rough. So if anybody has any tips, that'd be great. See, everybody says that. It's a lifesaver. It's great, but it's not working for me. My hair feels heavier than it started. So next week, y'all might see me in a video with no hair because I get frustrated. So
it's just you. Everybody else loves dry shampoo.
I know. Somebody teach me. I mean, I did everything it said.
Maybe you weren't holding it far enough from your head. I wasn't watching the videos, but I heard that a lot. You got to hold it out here. You got to do like the old school.
I did all of that.
Like the old hairspray thing.
Yes, I did all of that. So I don't know. Maybe because I got the cheap kind. And then the other thing, so the struggling with that, and then the cooking when you can't wash your dishes. Kenny decided he was going to use the Instapot last night to make dinner, and that was awesome. But now we can't wash the pot, so we can't reuse it. So now we got to figure out different ways to cook until we can. We have 2 more days after today of boondocking, and then we can get back to normal. So
I'm not a big throw it in the microwave kind of cook. So
you're going to have to be now, or you can do the outside stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
A few weeks. So what's it going to look? Well, I'm not going to wait a few weeks to take a shower, but I was going to say, what is it going to look like? All right. So future plans. So we already, like we said, we're moving on. We don't really have set dates. I think we're going to spend Christmas time in.
I think we're going to probably spend Christmas time around San Antonio just because there's a lot of stuff for Christmassy around there. You've got the Riverwalk, the Alamo. Maybe if somebody's in a good mood, maybe SeaWorld for Christmas. I'm not sure. We'll see. But exactly. See, it's a surprise.
That. Well, that's because they're screaming. Stop right there.
It's somebody's bedtime too. But he decided he wanted to stay up and do this. So we've got the 2-year-old fighting sleep.
No.
Okay.
See, we've turned into a live about dry shampoo.
I mean, you didn't bring up anything else to discuss. That was wonderful. So here we are.
So I'm trying a new beard care product. So if anybody's got any tips on really getting the oil into the pores,
dry shampoo. Oh no, you want the oil in? I'll give you mine. What are you doing?
Did you just figure out you're on camera? Did you just figure it out? You've been there the whole time, bud.
We actually just had some of our friends that we met down when we were spending the 3 months down there last year. Just text right before we started this and asked if we were going to be down there in Florida, Alabama again. But we're just going to move on to a little further. I think we will be going back to Florida because Kenny wants to go further down south.
Yeah.
At some point.
I think our big thing right now is just wanting to get out west. And it's wintertime, so we can't go to like Midwest. We can't go to Wyoming or any of that. We've got to stay kind of south. So you may want to check out.
I'm definitely going to have to message you for all of your ideas. We're part of Full-Time Families. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's kind of a membership-based group that they get together and meet up in different campgrounds and give you. There's a lot that goes to it, but I had posted in there. There's one for just Texas, a whole group. Ooh, you're in trouble.
What did I do?
There's a whole group for just Texas because it's so big, and I asked people where to go, what to do, and I mean, there's so much. But anybody that's been there and has anything we have to see, I'd love to hear from you.
I haven't been using the dry shampoo.
You want to show everybody your hat?
No. Thank you. Thank you.
The Riverwalk is one of the things that I've heard a lot about that I want to do, and maybe at Christmas time it'll be better. I know. What did you say? The summertime?
Well, summertime it's just really hot.
Oh.
So wintertime's probably best just because we won't melt in San Antonio while we're walking on the Riverwalk. But...
yeah.
So any other recommendations on, like, I guess, like you said, we'll get a hold of Mandy because it looks like she's got a lot of stuff.
What's the emblem on your hat?
All right, so.
Oh, you got him talking now. WTF.
It does not mean what you think it means.
I thought you were about to say it.
It stands for what the fin. Like fish. It's a fishing hat.
Can you show them fish? Where's your fish? No, your fish. Your fish. See, and there's so many places that Austin was on the list and I knocked it off because there's so many things, but
it's the party capital of the world.
Yeah.
At least for colleges. It's the Texas State.
Well, I don't know. We might try to do lives weekly after a little while because, like I said, it seems to be sometimes a little easier and we can interact, and we don't always know what you guys want to watch. Like, we think, oh, this is going to be so awesome. And I know those of you that YouTube, too, or we're like, oh, this is going to be such a great video. And then it's like, okay, that was a total fail. So,
we have found out that people like to watch our couch being reupholstered.
I haven't even looked lately. I'm going to look. You can talk and I'm going to look. But we just tell them about this video.
So when we first started doing this, we had our first travel trailer and we completely remodeled it to include reupholstering the couch. And we did a video on that.
A really bad video. It was one of the first ones that I ever did. And it was really up close. And
it was like Heather was trying to do something on the couch and holding the camera with one hand and doing the couch with the other hand. So, I mean, you can imagine how that turned out. And it's like our best video. Everybody in the world has watched that video. I mean, we could probably go into business reupholstering couches.
Well, and it's because for what we're doing, most people are looking for ways to update and renovate and all of that. But for those that are not doing that, we like to show what we're doing. We have fun showing because this whole thing started out as we wanted to share what we were going to be doing, where we were going to be.
Yeah.
And then it turned into, it's all about Elias all the time. And that's fine. We get that. People actually tell us the only reason that they came to our channel is for him. So that's fine. If you want to see like Elias jumping around and dancing, that's cool. We could do that too.
But so with that, we actually sold one of the couches out of our new trailer, out of Elias's room, because it just didn't make sense in there. It took up half the room. He had a bigger couch than we had, and we were jealous. So
yeah, that's the real reason.
You can't have a couch bigger than us. It has to go. So we sold it. And when the people came to pick it up, we were talking about travel trailers, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm remodeling ours and da 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 and all this." And I said, "Oh really?" I said, "Well, if you have any questions, find us on YouTube. There's a whole bunch of videos of us remodeling our first trailer on there." And he goes, "Wait a minute, what's y'all's name on YouTube?" And I told him, and he goes, "Oh man, I watched a bunch of your videos, and I actually watched your video on how to replace the floor." So
you might be here now.
You might be here now.
So there's 9.4 thousand views on the really, really horrible couch video. If you have not seen it, you now have to go. But it makes me cringe every time because I watch it. I'm like, oh man, I got to remember what everybody's watching here. And it's bad. It turned out awesome, but the video itself was really bad. So, yeah.
Life with a 2-year-old crawling across a travel trailer floor. Boom, 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 boom. We used to always say, you could tell when people had hyper kids because it would sound like a stampede in the trailer. But now I'm like, no, that's just Elias walking around.
Yeah.
That's just Elias.
You like looking at yourself? Everybody's looking at you. Yeah. You gonna talk to them before we go? No? What do you want to tell them? What are you gonna tell them? I know Grammy's there. And your aunt. Yeah? Say hi to everybody. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate everybody coming. And we will be more
productive.
Yeah, something
like that.
But we hit the road tomorrow, and we'll see where we go from there. We might stop after we get to Atlanta and quit forever.
The nice thing about a new trailer, this thing pulls so much nicer than our old trailer. And that's one of the videos we'll actually have coming up too. We're going to do the whole tow setup that we've got on our truck, because forever and a day people are asking me, how do you tow a almost 36-foot trailer with a half-ton truck?
Our truck's pretty small and our trailer's really big. Yeah. Just for those that don't know what that means.
Yeah. So our truck's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. And so we'll go over some of the things I've done to our truck to make it able to pull such a big trailer in one of our upcoming videos too. So lots of new stuff coming out, lots of new states to go on the map. And
so your mom and dad are watching.
Oh.
Your dad just messaged. We can't, if we don't see you talking, it doesn't actually tell us who's in here. At least not that I know. Does anybody know different that I can see who's in here? Let me check and see. But can you say hi to Grams and Granddad? You say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I can't see. I don't know where to go. All right. Well, we're excited and we're looking forward to what is to come.
And hey, we're, like you said, we've seen a couple of people in here. We look forward to maybe seeing some of you guys while we're on the road.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you again for coming. Thank you guys for your support as always. And who knows, maybe we'll make a new thing of this. We'll sit in front of the fake
what
fireplace.
Happens after Christmas? Oh, I was going to say, we won't have the Christmas tree.
Yeah, we'll sit in front
it's
of
not fake. It's real, Kenny.
Real safe. So, yeah, this is the best place for us to sit in a new trailer is on the floor. So, guys, thank you all.
Okay, you go ahead. You want to tell everybody bye?
No.
You want to say bye-bye?
No.
Say love you.
No.
He doesn't want to go, but we need to go.
No.
Can you blow a kiss?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
Everybody have a great night.
Thank you guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye.